All right, here with Joe Shear Jr., the winning crew chief of the night. There's the winning beautiful truck right there. First off, what were the emotions? Does this make up for last year at all? Or kind of got away from you guys? Or how's it feel to win tonight?
It feels really good. Yeah, it does make up for last year. We had a dominant truck that year, too, and but I think our truck was even better this year. Tweaked on it a little bit, but not much. But, yeah, it feels pretty good. Crew chief tried to screw it up there in the beginning, but we had a nice, good truck here, and we redeemed ourselves, and everybody did a great job.
That's what I was going to ask, is the thought process there. What happened there, like towards the end of the first stage?
Well, it's all about saving tires here, and I really thought we were going to have enough laps going green, but then they just kept winding them down, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And so I knew I screwed up, but I knew we had a long way to go and we could redeem ourselves, but then stuff wasn't going really our direction. I was like, oh boy. But then at the end, it went our direction, and we had a fast truck, and we pulled it off.
And what was it like, you sitting there watching him get up on the wheel in that last restart and take it?
Very nervous for an old man like me, and very hot here.
All right, thanks so much. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. Result you won tonight, but you're obviously on playoff racing now. What's the mindset looking into the next 7?
Yeah, I think tonight I knew Richmond was going to be a fight for me. I've struggled here in the truck series, and I think we ran better, getting stage points and I think running, around the top 10 all night. So I think that was an improvement. Just the tire strategy kind of was not in our favor there with how the cautions fell, which has kind of been the story of the season. But I think moving forward into the playoffs, there's some really good tracks for me. Watch it back here. There's some really good tracks for myself and, the strength of our trucks, because I think as a company we struggled tonight too. But I really think our HendrickCars.com Silverado is going to be strong. Going to Bristol, Kansas, Homestead, Martinsville, and then the big one at Phoenix. So just got to make it through Milwaukee, make it through Talladega, and I think we will be really, really strong.
Started the race off where the truck is now, balance-wise, just because I think I kind of actually got it to where we wanted it, where I think in the daytime it fooled me a little bit balance-wise, but just overall really grateful, really thankful for Town Bank, really thankful for AL Mini Storage, Bill McAnally, everybody at MHR, and everybody who makes this thing go round. I mean, this is a big opportunity for me, and I'm just really happy to kind of make the most of it. Thanks, man.
Hey, Connor, I know the question's been asked about your 10th place finish and how you feel about it, but obviously, without saying, it's a big night for your career, is it not?
Yeah, it's huge. I think we could have been even better if I executed pit road better, but I was telling all the guys on pit road, it's fun to practice pit stops, but when you're a newbie coming in, and everybody's waving the pit signs and there's people going all over the place, it's definitely a lot harder to find the box. So made a mistake on the second stop, cost us about 5-6 spots, and then pit crew did an amazing job and got me 4 back on the next one. So really, like I said, I'm just super blessed. I pray there's more, but I would say first start was obviously a positive.
Was that the biggest thing you had to really overcome, was just the pit stops? I mean, obviously on a car store, we don't have a lot of pit stops there.
Yeah, pit stops were big. Honestly, I don't think that was the biggest thing to overcome. I think the biggest thing for me was when you get it like a little tight or something in a late model, you can drive it with the pedal and make it kind of do what you want. With these radials, it seems like it's very vehicle dependent. You can't, if you're tight, you can't make up for that. So just really being patient on throttle, stuff like that. Just it's a completely different discipline, honestly, and it was really, like I said, tonight was awesome. This is the most fun I've had. Whoops, beep beep. This is the most fun I've had racing in a really, really long time, and obviously the biggest thing I've ever done in my career as far as level and opportunity goes. So I just hopefully, like I said, hopefully Town Bank and AL Mini Storage loved it and want to help us get another one.
Well, congratulations on a good run, Connor. We'll see you at Ace.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, I just got to know, when you finally sat in the truck, you were super cool earlier today, super chill. Did you get those jitters when you finally sat in the truck and cranked the engine? Or were you still cool?
Yeah, I think if I would have qualified a little better, I would have had some jitters. Like, okay, like this thing needs, we need to maintain this spot or go forward. And in a little bit of a way, I think messing up qualifying was a little bit of a blessing, because it kind of took the, like, if I would have qualified, let's say like 7th, instantly I would have been like, okay, like I'm where I need to perform. Where I think the first stage being so far back, it actually was almost like an extended practice for me. I really wasn't like comfortable until about the, I don't know, lap 100, lap 80, and I was comfortable on the truck. But I mean, as far as just like the racecraft and how it's going to feel, I kind of went through all the motions by lap 80, if that makes sense. So after that, it was just kind of, this is a race car. It's got 4 tires on it. I know what it's going to do, and we're going to try our best to go forward.
You guys won tonight, but you're going playoff racing now. What's the mindset going into the next 7?
Just a total reset. I mean, that's been our mindset every year when this happens. Total reset, focus forward, and really try to improve upon things that have been needing attention, but you're just trying to make it through the summer stretch, right? So now we've got an opportunity to build on our program and to reset things and take some of the pressure off.
And in both your championship seasons, you didn't enter with a ton of wins. Obviously, that's not the case this year, but you're not that far off points-wise. Is that possible, a realistic path forward in Phoenix?
Yeah, I think ultimately I know the path. I've been the path. I know what we have to do. It's just a matter of showing up each week with the proper speed to accomplish it. But all in all, as long as we keep doing what we did here with this Nashville Stampede Ford F-150, that speed will get us to, Phoenix. We just have to execute every single week. But the path is set. We know what the path looks like. I know what I have to do to execute that. It's just a matter of showing up with speed and unloading really happy.
How was the fall-off tonight?
Fall-off was big. As the race went on, the fall-off was a little bit more manageable, just with the rubber that got laid down. So I was happy to see that because when you start out early on and you're slipping and sliding, it really amplifies whatever you're fighting. And I was fighting some bad things at the start of the race. And that tire wear really put me through a workout. And once the rubber got in the track, it made it where I didn't have to work so hard. Short runs. I mean short runs, like 2-3 laps. We were able to make really good headway on the restarts, and I was kind of just praying for restarts the whole rest of the race. That was what really did it for us. It seemed like we'd have a restart, we'd get up front, and then we slowly drift back and have a restart, get up front, and so we were just kind of playing that leapfrog game all night long. Unfortunately, we kind of got shuffled back after that last pit stop, and then we just fought our way back up to 7th. And I think it was a good solid day for our team. We limited mistakes and issues and really focused on having good speed off the transporter, which is just huge right now.
Best of luck to you at Milwaukee. We appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I had 2 trucks at the same stable. One of them's great on the short run, and Majeski's great on the long run. How's that work?
I don't know. It beats me. I can tell you we always show up to the track complete opposite ends of the spectrum. The 98 has kind of always been on their own little planet on stuff, and the rest of the shop kind of similar train of thought on how they do things. So different packages, and that leads to different results. We were a lot better on short runs tonight, like 1 or 2 laps, 3 laps, and lucky for us, there was quite a few of that tonight, right? It kept us up front in the hunt, got up to sniffing the lead and fighting for the lead at one point. So all in all, a good night for our Nashville Stampede Ford F-150. I'm happy with the performance we were able to put together, but we've definitely got to improve on that now.
So at the end, were you just rooting for more and more cautions so you get more and more restarts?
Yeah, definitely. When I was running 4th, at one point I was like, you know what? There's no uncertainty here. We're locked in at this point. Look, go ahead. I had some sprinkles on the windshield in turn 3 and 4. So go ahead and rain. Yeah. All right, we'll get out of here, fight another day. But, after we got shuffled back to like 11th, I couldn't live with that. Hurt me. I was wounded. So lucky for us, more restarts, able to get up to 7th. But really when those leaders started, beating and banging, I wanted to be right there in the middle of it so that we could, take the opportunity, pounce on it, try to get us a win.
Thanks so much.
The Vivid EV Anthem is the essence of American spirit. Made with lithium battery technology, this neighborhood electric vehicle features vibrant colors, diamond stitch seats, and seats up to 6. It isn't just made in America, it's made for America.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.